Hey everyone, so back in Wales, just got here. Place is looking good. It's a nice day today as well. So the excavation work I did is grassing over. Starting to blend in a bit, doesn't look as messy as it did before. Got some strawberries are coming to life, so should get something off them this year. Got some of the other stuff starting to come to life. The house looks pretty good, and the track's sort of washed out quite a bit, so not washed out but washed all the mud and stuff off of it, so it's much better looking now and much harder compacted. I'll just walk you down there and show you the house. See, I got all of this stoned now, so it's a nice walkway all the way in now, which makes a big difference. But you know, we're getting towards summer now, so it's less important, but I'm glad I got it done anyway. So the house is looking good. I've just been in there already. Stream's got lots of flow in it, so it must have been raining quite a bit. So yeah, the house is looking pretty good. There's not been any sign of anyone here, or there's no real. Maybe a mouse or two's been in here, but for the most part, looks really good. A few spider webs, and yeah, all looks as I left it. Loads of solar power coming in, which is always good. So just move that. So the batteries are absolutely full, obviously, because I've been away for a little while. So I'm just making the most of it now. Got all these things on charge to try and make the most of that. So yeah, I've just got to go and unload the car, and yeah, about it. Probably just relax for the rest of the day, really. Not sure what I'm going to do while I'm here. I'm more here just to really get back into it. So I'm going to do my best to keep a positive attitude about the whole thing, and just potter along and try and feel good about the whole project. And I think that'll do me good. So yeah, I just thought I'd quickly show you how nice it is in here when the sun's out. Sun shines through the window. It's really quite nice and bright. It looked a bit dark during the winter time, but you know, it was just generally dark outside. You know, it was very cloudy, but now that you know the sun's out a bit and the sun's higher in the sky, plenty light enough in here. There's no problems really. And stand here and do the washing up, and the sun comes through the window and see the birds. Very nice. So I'm going to meet some mates in a bit up in a woodland, just to do a bit of socialising and stuff. So just before I go, I'm going to try and get this piece of wood here. It's a bit stained and stuff because it's been out in the rain. Try and get this piece of wood here under here as a little shelf. Right, got the shelf wedged in there. It's just sort of balancing on some screws screwed in. So I've come down with the drainage pipe through it, and then so I've still got a bit of space under here, even though the sink's there. Store some cleaning stuff. I've had to put it at this height because of the way the drainage works, so that's fine. Might put another one in lower down as well. So yeah, I'm just going to figure out how I'm going to attach that to everything, and should be good. Then we're going to go see some mates up in the woodland. Okay, it's a good little job done. Nice little shelf under there now. So just have a tidy up, and I can put plates and things under here now. Just storage, So nice little job done. So it's a bit frustrating. I've got hardly any solar coming in, and probably going to have to run the generator. But got all this water just running straight by. All this energy. Huge amount of energy. That water there is coming from 12 metres up the hill, so a lot of energy there, but it's just flowing straight past. So I need to get on and get this hydroelectric in. Just got to get the money together. Once I move here, that'll probably be one of the next projects, because I hate running the generator when all this energy is just flowing right past. And that's a lot of water there. It probably doesn't look like that much, but that is a lot. That's about 20 litres a second of water, maybe even more than that. So if I was to harvest all of the energy, all of that water from 12 metres up there, that would be about 700 watts, something like that. So yeah, pretty good. So today I'm just gonna add another shelf. See, it's all dark in here again. Rainy and horrible outside, so I'm gonna put this piece of oak. There's another shelf there at the bottom. Try and get some storage. See, I got some bits under the sink on the shelf we made the other day, so I'm gonna get that piece in there as well. A bit more storage. So I'm just doing small little jobs, trying to keep myself busy and yeah, add a bit of storage. Okay, so I've got pipes cut out at the back. I just need to round this edge here so it sits in, because it's too big, so I'll just jigsaw that out. Then I've got to cut the drain hole, and then we'll have 2 shelves in the kitchen. I'm not going to put doors on them, just going to leave them open, try and keep it tidy. Okay, got that shelf in. That's another good little job done. So I'm not going to put any doors on it because it's just a lot of work and don't really need them. So maybe in the future, but for now it's not a priority. So put some shelving under the sink, rounded off that corner as well that was sticking out. So yeah, it's looking a bit more storage there. Looking a little bit more like a kitchen. I just thought I'd quickly show you something quite cool. When I was out foraging with my friend Craig the other day, I chipped out a bit of anthracite. There's a seam of anthracite nearby, and I got a bit of it. Just you can't drive up next to it or anything, so it's just as much as I could carry in a bag. But yeah, I'm just burning some of that now. It's quite cool. You know, it's not something I'd really make too much of a habit of using, but you know, to be able to collect some coal yourself and then burn it. I've got a bit of wood in there as well, but there's a lot of anthracite in there. God, the heat that comes off it is crazy. Really good. The plumbing system is working, but just not as good as I'd like it to. So the hot water, it all flows up and goes along, and it does that, and it does heat up. It just takes a very long time. And I think that is because the stove just doesn't put out enough heat. This is a 5 kilowatt stove maximum, and considering that this tank of water here requires 5 kilowatts for nearly 2 hours to heat up all that water, then that would, the calculations, by my calculations, that would mean I'd need to run this stove with all of its output energy into that tank for at least an hour and a half. So I think that's my problem, is that I just don't, it does heat up the tank, it just takes a very long time. And I think it's just because I'm stealing so much of the heat with this coil and putting it into the tank, but there's just not enough heat coming out of this, because I can't really get the temperature up really well in here either. So I think the stove's just not big enough for the area and to heat the water tank as well. So I have to address that at some point. Still running some tests, but you know, that's what I'm thinking at the moment. So I'm just going to have a bit of a tidy up, going back tomorrow. I know there's not a huge amount of content in this video, but you know, I was just trying to get back into it really, and just trying to enjoy my time here. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay with me, and hopefully I'll be back to doing a bit more work here soon. I'll be moving here soon, and then can start some really interesting projects like hydroelectric and the workshop. So stay with me guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.